Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of Soulwise with me, Semily Sherry. And I'm apologising in advance if you hear some rustly, scrabbly noises in the background. That is my beautiful dog companion, Finn. He's feeling rather in need of some extra TLC at the moment, and so he's lying beside me on the floor. So if you hear any noises, it's not me wriggling around, it's Finn, and he may even woof or have something to say. So just so you know. And that theme of needing some TLC is quite appropriate to what I'm going to discuss in this episode of Soulwise. It's hard to believe we're nearing the end of August, and already the mornings and evenings have that beautiful autumn coolness. My summer has been unexpectedly active and social, and I confess I'm looking forward to the quieter days of the darker half of the year now. A week ago, I enjoyed another short break in the camper van, combined with attending a wonderful workshop from master storyteller Daniel Morden. I've been sensing this need to bring forward ancient, perhaps long forgotten wisdom to inform my current journey. It was fascinating then that the theme of this workshop was how to adapt and retell ancient myths and fairy tales in a way that is relevant and understandable to a modern audience. So their messages, which are very wise, can land fully and clearly. My soul is actively asking to reconnect with ancient knowing from past lives and previous experience that hold relevance for these times. Of course, we cannot go back to how things were. That's not even helpful. We have to begin from where we are. And yet, everything in me knows that we need to reach back to reclaim something we've forgotten, something of great value. I've even been forced to slow down and rest over the last few days, so I have more time for deep inner listening. The Sphinx asteroid in my natal astrology chart has been calling me to solve this riddle, which is often just about asking the right question. So I'll leave that with you to ponder for yourself. Perhaps you'll find a question that unlocks remembered soul wisdom for you in this guidance for the new lunar month. That would be my wish. So let's go straight on to my spiritual guidance for August-September 2025, covering the lunar month beginning with the Virgo new moon on August the 23rd, and that's at 7:07 a.m. in the UK, through to September the 21st. Every new lunar month, I draw one card from the Thoth Tarot to spark intuitive insight about the key energy to navigate by during the coming 4 weeks. I then take a quick look at the astrology, and I'm calling this lunar month's guidance. Hang on, there we are. Free your emotions to let love flow. Free your emotions to let love flow. This month's Minor Arcana card tells us the powerful spiritual and transformational currents of recent months haven't eased. They're still flowing strong. The question now is, how will you meet them? The answer lies in embodying the qualities of this month's card, which is the Princess of Cups. The first call is to play. Joy, laughter, and childlike freedom matter more than ever. With so much heaviness in the world, your spirit needs the medicine of fun. Let your inner child out to splash in water, sing into a hairbrush, pretend to be a unicorn, or revisit a beloved childhood book. Even a little play invites magic, and magic has the power to soothe a tired heart. To open your heart to this energy, why not listen to this beautiful, simple version of What a Wonderful World? This one's by Kina Grannis. It's a song that never fails to bring me back to that innocent delight in life. And as always, the links to whatever I refer to in this podcast will be in the description, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify. From last month's theme of envisioning a new way of living, it's now time to nourish those seeds. Pour the waters of your imagination and intuition over them so they can crystallize into form. Trust the daydreams, the night dreams, and the whispers of your heart. They may feel romantic, but don't mistake them for wishy-washy. These visions carry substance and the potential to ground into reality. As you open to this flow, you may receive hidden wisdom, mystical insights, even prophetic knowing from other realms. The Princess of Cups also brings deep emotional healing, but with a challenge. You must learn to see your feelings clearly. If you cling too tightly, let jealousy or fear dictate, or avoid honest communication, your emotions can cloud your vision. Rose-tinted glasses and heavy shadows both distort reality. Lost in that fog, your dreams turn into empty escape instead of catalysts for change, while your discernment dissolves. This month invites you to look at your emotional landscape with courage and honesty. Is your love free, unconditional, and flowing? Do you look to others to provide the security you struggle to find within? Can you communicate your feelings with honesty and compassion, even when you're angry or hurt? Can you remain gentle and kind without becoming clingy, controlling, or over-attached? These qualities are not optional. They're essential for the unknown, unfamiliar terrain ahead. To offer a heart-centered perspective in places that undervalue love and gentleness, you'll need to anchor your emotions with strength and clarity. That way, your words and actions carry not only beauty, but also credibility and weight. Look at the Princess of Cups holding her scallop-edged vessel, so reminiscent of the Grail. What a perfect continuation that is from last month's vision of Excalibur. Together, the sword and the cup weave the two sacred powers of Arthurian myth: clarity and compassion, truth and healing. They'll also suggest to you, as you'll probably recognize, the divine masculine and the divine feminine qualities coming together in harmony and support of each other. They also hold the balance you need now: reality and vision. See what is, but also hold fast to what can be, and let both guide you. The message is clear. It's your turn to pour love's waters into the world. Your compassion, your joy, your willingness to heal, your quiet, peaceful presence. These are the gifts most needed now. So remember that in all that you do, in all your interactions this month. So here's a quick look at the astrology for the next 4 weeks. The 2 September eclipses will certainly put an end to whatever relics from the past are still impeding a new direction for the future. It's yet another pivotal point of change. The new moon in Virgo on the 23rd of August announces emphatically that the unexpected will continue to surprise us, and we have no choice about embracing the new paradigm emerging. Trust, faith, and belief are the best guides into the unknown. Saturn moves back into Pisces on the 1st of September, while Uranus stations retrograde on the 6th. As new possibilities and potentials are reviewed, delays and blockages may cause frustration and tempers may fray, especially with Mars in Libra being amplified by Jupiter in Cancer. Some of the resulting tension will be released by the lunar eclipse on the 7th, which spotlights where there are systemic failures at every level. Hopefully, the potent constellation of Mercury, Virgo, and the moon's nodal axis brings urgent adjustment. The solar eclipse that also occurs in September happens on the next new moon, so I'll be talking more about that in my next lunar guidance. So that's it. And there is a lot to think about. There is much soul searching to do, as ever. If you need help with that, then as always, I'm here for guidance, healing, or coaching. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. And as always, I'm leaving you with my love and blessings. And until next time, look after yourself. Pour some of that love on yourself as well as on others. It's so important to fill your own cup, your own grail, before you look to top up the cups of others. I'm forever saying that to my clients, and I have to remind myself of that too. So until next time, goodbye for now.